Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, lift your eyes because the heavens bend close to you. The clock of your waiting is nearly complete. The years you thought wasted have been the soil of a miracle that is even now breaking forth. I bring you news from the throne. Your tears were counted, your prayers stored like treasures, and none were lost. Tonight the answer begins its descent." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, the hand of God has reached into the story of your life. The hours you spent in silence did not vanish into nothingness. They were recorded, and heaven has written a reply. Do not fear the lateness of the hour. What you prayed for long ago is about to arrive, clothed in perfect timing, radiant with divine light." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Precious one, hear me with your heart, not just your ears. You have walked through shadows wondering if dawn would ever return. Heaven has whispered your name in its halls, and now the dawn rises. A shift is breaking through the veil. The answer you longed for is closer than your next breath." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Child of heaven, this moment is marked in eternity. Do not think it by chance that you hear this word now. The delays were not denials. The silence was not abandonment. It was heaven preparing the exact hour for your breakthrough. And now the hour has come." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, destiny leans over your life tonight. The heavens are alive with movement. Angels have been sent forth to arrange what you thought impossible. What seemed lost is about to return, what seemed broken is about to heal, what seemed closed is about to open." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, your spirit has been heavy with questions. You wondered if God had forgotten. I tell you now, heaven forgets nothing. Every sigh, every prayer, every midnight tear is written in light. And tonight, the reply begins to pour like rain upon dry ground." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, your season of waiting bends toward completion. The time you thought wasted was preparation for glory. The heavens have held back the answer until your spirit could bear it. And now the release comes. The blessing is not late, it is right on time." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, listen. The walls that stood before you are trembling. Chains you thought permanent are falling. This is the hour heaven marks as you're turning. You will see what you have long believed for, and it will come swiftly, like dawn breaking over a long night." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Precious one, hear heaven's decree. The years of wandering are at their end. The unanswered questions, the restless searching, the cries in the dark, everyone has been heard. And now the answer descends not in fragments but in fullness." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, the atmosphere around you is changing. What you felt as heaviness is the trembling of breakthrough pressing through. Do not give up now. You are moments away from seeing the hand of God move in ways you cannot deny." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, your faith has not been wasted. The heavens have tested your endurance, and you have been found steadfast. Now the blessing comes, not small, not partial, but pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Prepare your heart, for what you prayed for is at the door." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Child of God, tonight the veil grows thin. You will feel the nearness of heaven, for the reply has been spoken over your life. This moment is not coincidence, it is alignment. Every delay has been turned into perfect timing." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, the Spirit of God stretches his hand toward you. He has not forgotten and he will not delay. Tonight a divine decree is signed in your favor. You will see movement in the days ahead, and you will know it was heaven that did it." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, your name has been lifted before the throne. I carry this message as a seal. Heaven's answer is already moving. The obstacles that tried to block you are dissolving, for the hand of God is stronger than every barrier." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Precious soul, your cries have been gathered like jewels, and the Lord has set them before his heart. The time of silence is over. Now the time of answers begins. Trust what you cannot yet see, for heaven's movement is already unfolding." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, your season of waiting has reached its appointed hour. The door you thought was forever closed is about to open. The opportunities you thought missed are circling back to you in GRE. A tear measure than before." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, heaven has not been idle. Even in silence, the throne has been working on your behalf. Tonight a decree goes forth that cannot be reversed. Your life is stepping into a new chapter, written by God's own hand." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, do not mistake the heaviness in the air for despair. It is the weight of destiny about to fall into place. The shift is already moving. Soon what was hidden will stand in plain sight." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Child of heaven, you have endured the night faithfully. Now dawn prepares to break. You will not be left empty-handed. The very thing you feared lost will return, clothed in glory and made new." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, the Spirit of God has heard you. I come bearing witness. Heaven's yes has already been spoken. The answer you long for is closer than your next breath. Hold fast, for the moment is near." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, the appointed hour is here. This moment is sacred. The pages of your destiny turn tonight, and you step into the fulfillment long promised. Do not fear, rejoice, for heaven has remembered you." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, the silence has been long, but it was never empty. It was heaven weaving answers behind the veil. Now the veil lifts. The reply is in motion. The miracle you seek will soon stand before you." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, heaven rejoices over your endurance. You thought no one saw your pain, but the throne saw and the angels recorded. Now the answer is released and you will know the faithfulness of God." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, lift your head. You have walked long with questions, but the reply is here. The time of waiting ends. The doors swing wide and the blessing enters." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Precious one, the heavens bend close to you this night. Your story shifts in this very hour. The years of waiting fold into the moment of breakthrough. The sound of heaven's reply echoes over you now." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, you are not forgotten. Heaven has carried your name through corridors of light. Tonight the decree falls in your favor. What was withheld is now released. What was closed is now opened." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved soul, you have carried much and you wondered if the weight was too heavy. I tell you, the weight has prepared you. The answer now comes, heavy with blessing, radiant with light." Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, tonight the clock of destiny strikes in your favor. The prayer you thought lost has reached its hour. The miracle you waited for moves swiftly, carried on the breath of God." Type Amen if you believe in God. Archangel Michael is speaking right now and he says, "Beloved, heaven sings over you in this hour. The waiting is complete. The silence breaks. The answer arrives and your life will never be the same. I have heard the prayers you buried in silence. Heaven has bent low to gather every word, every tear, every aching question. This night is not ordinary. It bears the weight of eternity. The veil grows thin and a shift approaches your life. Beloved, there are words resting in your spirit, and when they rise with faith, they will open doors no man can shut. The earth itself will recognize the sound of your surrender. The heavens have waited for this very hour, beloved. Your spirit has been restless because eternity has drawn near. The silence you carried was not abandonment but the stillness before divine movement. Tonight, the fragrance of breakthrough fills the air. Speak faith, and the universe will tremble with joy to fulfill what was written over you. Every shadow you walked through has been seen. Not one step was wasted, not one sigh unheard. Tonight heaven hovers close, tender with power. Beloved, you are being invited into a moment no human hand could script. The sacred rests on your lips, and when released, it will set the heavens in motion. Type Amen if you believe in God. You thought you were walking alone, but your steps were traced with light. Angels circled your name and carried your burdens into the throne room. Tonight, the corridors of eternity echo with your breakthrough. Beloved, whisper faith into the silence and watch as creation responds to your voice. This night was chosen before the world began. It was written as a hinge of destiny, where what seemed lost would return, and what felt broken would be made whole. The veil between seen and unseen parts now. Beloved, release your trust into the atmosphere, and watch as the ground itself shifts beneath you. The Lord has written his reply, and I was sent to deliver it into your spirit. Beloved, this is not chance, not coincidence. Heaven leaned close to your story, and tonight the shift arrives. The word is already alive in you. When you speak it, it will ignite like fire and awaken the miracle you've been waiting for. The silence you endured has been holy silence, not absence. It was the stillness before the winds of heaven moved. Tonight those winds stir. Beloved, the atmosphere is heavy with glory. Speak faith, and the fragrance of heaven will pour into your path. Type Amen if you believe in God. Your angel has walked beside you through the valley, carrying petitions before the throne. Tonight that petition is answered. Beloved, the words waiting inside you are not ordinary, they are keys forged in fire. Release them and the gates before you will swing wide. Heaven rejoices at your endurance. You thought no one saw, but the throne never looked away. Tonight the answer you sought bends low. Beloved, whisper your trust into the night, and the stars themselves will witness the shift. Every battle you fought has carved a place for glory to dwell. Heaven is not silent tonight, it sings over you. Beloved, the sacred rests in your heart, trembling to be spoken. Release it and the miracle will arrive faster than your doubt. The hour is trembling with eternity. This is not another passing night. It is a night when the story of your life tilts into a new direction. Beloved, your words are powerful weapons. Speak them with faith and you will see heaven move like never before. Type Amen if you believe in God. Your story has been watched by the heavens since its first line. Tonight, another chapter begins. Beloved, you will not walk in circles anymore. The words you carry are the seeds of destiny. Plant them with faith and watch the harvest break forth. The unseen has been shifting for months, arranging the perfect hour. That hour has now arrived. Beloved, tonight is an open gate. Step into it with trust and release what heaven has placed in your mouth. The response will be immediate and undeniable. The years of waiting have ripened into this very moment. Beloved, do not underestimate what is about to unfold. Your heart has been stretched to contain what is now being poured in. Speak the sacred and watch the impossible bow before you. Tonight the heavens are fragrant with answered prayer. The silence you felt was heaven aligning your path. Beloved, lean into this moment. Speak faith with trembling lips and heaven will thunder in reply. Type Amen if you believe in God. The ground beneath you has been prepared for this exact hour. Beloved, the weight you carried is lifting. The moment you release the words heaven planted in you, the chains will break, and the way forward will shine with light. Your spirit has been sensing this, small shifts, restless nights, the weight of something unseen pressing near. Tonight the unseen reveals itself. Beloved, let faith rise on your tongue, and watch as the invisible bends into visible blessing. The pages of your destiny turn tonight. Beloved, every delay has been transformed into perfect timing. The words you carry are the match to light the fire. Release them and the path will blaze with holy glory. You are not overlooked. Heaven has waited for this hour when the fullness of time would rest on your life. Beloved, tonight the gates of breakthrough are unbolted. Your words are the key. Speak them and watch eternity unfold. This night carries a weight beyond itself. It is thick with eternity, fragrant with glory, and trembling with miracles. Beloved, step into this moment boldly. Release what is within you and heaven will answer with joy and power. Type Amen if you believe in God. The corridors of light have been alive with your name. Tonight that name is written with fire in the heavens. Beloved, your prayer is answered. Your words are not small, they shake the earth when wrapped in faith. Speak and see. The silence was not abandonment. It was heaven gathering strength on your behalf. Beloved, tonight the silence breaks. Speak what heaven planted, and watch as miracles spill into your life like rushing water. This night is holy. Do not treat it lightly. Beloved, you stand on the threshold of a shift that will echo for years. Speak faith and the doorway opens. Speak doubt and it will still wait. Choose the words heaven has placed on your tongue. Every tear you cried became seed. Tonight the harvest begins. Beloved, your angel stands near, urging you to release what you've been holding back. Speak and you will see heaven bend toward you. The weight of delay has cracked. The hour is ripe. Beloved, do not miss this moment. Release the sacred words on your tongue, and the answer will come swiftly, clothed in glory and joy. Type Amen if you believe in God. The air is different tonight, heavier, alive. That is eternity pressing close. Beloved, your faith is the bridge between unseen and seen. Speak and the unseen will pour through. You are closer than you realize. The doors are trembling, waiting for your word to swing open. Beloved, heaven has marked this night. Speak with trust and the story will turn before your eyes. The waiting has ended. The long silence is over. Beloved, you are standing in the moment heaven planned for you all along. Release the words, and the reply will roar like thunder yet fall as gentle as rain. This is your sacred hour. It will not come again like this. Beloved, the heavens lean close, waiting. The ground is ready. Your spirit is ready. Release the words and what?